thing, isn't it, in the world of Hollywood? Fortunes can be made and lost within seconds. You can be an award-winning star and then seemingly washed up. If you remember, the iconic Faye Dunaway won an Oscar and basically said that although she got a lot of scripts, nothing really came close to her hit, which was Bonnie and Clyde. And then after that, people felt she was sort of washed up, seemingly because she couldn't find the right vehicle, even though she'd become an Oscar winner. That's the thing about the Oscars, as I say, they used to be really revered. You knew the names of the people walking down the red carpet, and everybody seemed to be having a far more glamorous time than you sat at home probably sipping your Ovaltine while donking a jammy Dodger. Or was that just me? But anyway, when you go to them in later life and you think, wow, is this it? You realise it's something of a corporate world, and that is problematic, let me tell you. Now, one of the biggest movies, this without a doubt, and we've mentioned it before, of the last year is none other than Margot Robbie's Barbie the movie. And she tried for years to get it to go, but nobody really was that interested. And then, of course, Mattel, the maker, got on board, and bang, suddenly everybody wanted to go and see the Pink Delight at the cinema. And as I've often said before, really, they should be grateful that people actually were driven back into the cinemas. What you had was mums, dads and young teenagers and kids who wanted to go and see Barbie in action. It wasn't exactly, Pulitzer Prize winning, but that wasn't the point, was it? The big thing was it was drawing people back in. But as we've often said here on the show, part of the problem with the elite is that they are snobs. There's no two ways about it. When you go to the BAFTAs, which is coming up literally in a couple of weeks' time, half the time you think, I've never heard of this film, never heard of these people. Who are these people? When they're coming down the red carpet. Now, the big problem literally for Margot Robbie is that she was snubbed in the category for Best Actress at Oscar. And again, it is just pure snobbery. Really, she should have been given some kind of nod for literally saving the cinematic world. But what's now interesting is that actually the makers behind not the movie but the doll have literally been wiped off millions of dollars, and it's truly all thanks to Oscar. Let me explain. How are you? Nice to see you. By the way, if you're wondering, yes, this is a new phone. Yes, but there's a debacle. I know you love this drama, don't you? But I'm still waiting for the card, so I can't make any calls, and I can't even get an interim card because I don't have the code to get in the thing, and they keep wanting to send the code to the phone that I can't get in. You get the picture? And they think we're daft. Even you ask kids in the store, they just look at you blank and say, oh, there's nothing you can do. You think, right, wow, the world of technology, eh? You could say the same thing for this particular movie, because let me tell you, Oscar really has blown millions of dollars away from Barbie. Not the movie, but the actual doll. You see, Mattel had planned that had Barbie even been nominated for an Oscar, they were going to do a special Barbie Oscar doll. Kid you not, limousine, red carpet, all of that sort of stuff attached to that particular idea. In fact, there was going to be a sort of Vanity Fair after show party set too. And when you think about that, I think lots of girls would have bought into it really on the back of the success. But apparently, once Oscar decided, well, no, we're not going to nominate Margot Robbie, well, where did that really leave Barbie? Not just without an Oscar, but clearly the toy company without potential of thousands, maybe millions of pounds around the world, who truly wanted to buy into the most famous award film ceremony in the world. Now, it's really stupid of Oscar when you think, because it's plummeting, and over here they're now signed up to a little watch channel called ITV. They could have in fact reached out to a brand new, younger, more hippie Gen Z audience. But once again, in the world of snobbery and wokery, it appears that Barbie simply doesn't fit. Life in plastic, it's not quite that fantastic, is it? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.